What's up, everybody? Okay, so I'm live. Today I'm going to be focusing more on actual token maxing. I might make a beat while I'm doing it, but I've got some prompts to fire away. So I'll show you what I'm doing as I'm doing it. A bunch of ideas. So first, let's just check in on my agents. So I think this one came up with a plan. Delivered something great. Okay, well, it's good to me. Come back to it later. So this project, I was doing some more enrichment, and I just have like personal CRM, and I'm kind of using some tools to enrich the data. So here I'm gonna say continue enriching by group what you said. Okay, so it's just going to keep enriching. It was a little bit gun shy of just using Hunter, which I'm using for enrichment. Okay, so here I was doing some like SEO stuff. Yeah, so some of the stuff we can just start doing. So let's make KB and direct and content ready. Yep. I will then do SAS submission since I already have an account. Make sure the skills are all good. And then next we can consider NPM. Just make it a little bigger for you so you can see my prompts. Okay, so that's computer one. There's some other stuff I could probably revisit in computer one, but I'll do that later. Okay, so next, so this hot codex thing is actually now Frost. I'm just renaming it. And yeah, as you can see, I'm working in this computer now. I'm gonna increase the prompt bar size again for you so you can see it. So here, let's see, I'll come back to Pharrell later. I've got some ideas. This kind of refactor work seems to have completed. So let's see where we are. Okay, so it seems like it needs to do something here. I approved, continue, so pretty sure I approved that security prompt on this laptop. This one I'll revisit later. Yeah, so I think I'm good to go on some new prompts I wanted to fire off in a couple places. So, so first one, this is for my AI charts site, aicharts.io. And I had this good idea from Twitter that honestly I'd like to use Whisper photo prompts. So I haven't, or not Whisper photo, actually use this thing called like Flow something. So anyway, I basically need to copy the prompt into here so I can copy it on this computer. I've signed out of everything, or mostly everything on this computer for safety reasons. So anyway, so what is this prompt? So this is for AI charts. So I want to make trading cards for each model on the chart. So basically we'll use like a standardized model slug, maybe from like Vercel AI Gateway for each model. But we will also need to include model classes like, you know, fast or max for the GPT class models, etc. Each of those should be a distinct slug and model card. And I would like you to do a lot of research on design, engineering, Twitter, and the web, and open source around creating holographic foil effects with like CSS or React or 3JS, whatever is required. Maybe 3JS is the right way to go. Basically, I want to render like a really nice trading card for each model. And like the main image for the model can be like the vendor's icon. I like to use like LobeHub, L-O-B-E hub, .com, I think, whatever, for these vendor icons for different AI products. So find LobeHub and make sure that we use that. And I think that's basically it. Should be pretty straightforward. Make each trading card like really easily shareable on social. So like, you know, download the image with a watermark, of course, to archarts.io, and you know, standard social sharing icons like, you know, buttons to share with like pre-filled image to various platforms. I think that should be possible. Probably also possible like support mobile share sheet like on iOS or Android. So just looking at that, there's probably like simple best practices here for like mobile web sharing functionality on all the different devices and platforms. You should actually make this like a reusable thing in our design kit or UI. Like we have our shared UI libraries in our general setup. So yeah, just use that, and that's it. Okay, that was a monster prompt. Let's see how that renders here. Wait, what the fuck? Did you miss it? Oh, god damn it. No, that's very... Okay. Good. So yeah, one hell of a prompt. Editing a little bit, and yeah, just approving something on this other laptop, and then I'm going to grab that prompt. Okay, so grabbing it here. It's taking a while to sync in my notes app for some reason. Very annoying. Come on. Sync, dude. Sync. Sync it. Okay, it's not syncing, so I'll copy it to another place. It's annoying. Annoying thing about being semi-logged in not semi-logged out everything. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this will work and sync properly. Come on, what's up with this thing? Why? Okay, here we go. Great. So just gonna grab that prompt and paste it in here in AICharts.io. Pretty long prompt. And yeah, let's do it. Okay, so that's one idea down. Got some other things I wanted to check out. So let's see. So in this project called Direct, which is kind of more of an internal infrastructure project, basically want to check out this new thing called Bombadil that Jeff Huntley actually tweeted about recently, and just want to check it out. I think it sounds useful. Okay, so here I'll just type it. Okay, so in our Harness Direct project, which a bunch of which basically all other projects consume, I want to explore using Bombadil, which I heard of as a good alternative to Playwright for fuzz testing. Please research it and plan how to integrate it and if it looks like a good idea, go ahead and implement in all consumers of direct, upgrading direct as needed. Okay, so pretty simple prompt there. Just this tool that I heard about on X that looked useful. Kind of a similar prompt here, actually. Yeah, I don't know if I'm quite ready for this, but maybe it's good. Okay, so I'm just gonna rename this guy to Bombadil, and then let's do this other prompt. Well, let's take a break actually and like work on this beat a little bit. Basically, I'm trying to improve these sounds to be a little bit more like reggaeton. So let's just adjust this kick a bit. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Yeah, not bad, not bad. And we've got some like bunch of things over here, like 2 reverbs. It's excessive. This chorus sounds like a good idea. Pretty sure. Yeah, not a terrible idea. Yeah, and now I'm just gonna add that kind of reverb compressor chain over here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I got something coming. Need some hats. Some hats. pretty good, actually. It looks kind of sick. Yeah, it's going in a good direction. Just trying to make a more active, like, roads thing. Okay, pretty simple. Very simple. Let's do it. second take was pretty good. Probably could just print it. I think so. I'm not even going to quantize this. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Is this the right one? Yeah, okay, so, I'm turning the drums way down. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, so basically, yeah, I know what I need to do, and prompt this by speaking. So the wrench, message like me, and people blade projects, they all kind of share a dependency tree, and I want to assess how these dependencies are organized and structured, and assess the abstractions, and propose any revisions, either minor improvements or larger refactors that help us arrive at a more elegantly designed and abstracted and shared state. I believe that these are all the projects that have dependencies this way, but if I'm missing any, incorporate those into your audit and proposal as well. And I'm missing one thing. Go ahead and implement this end-to-end using your judgment for any decisions, and do not ask me for approval. Just do it until you are highly confident that the implementation is great and push to main and ready to go and deployed and released, etc. Grind until it's done. Okay, and let's set that as a goal, and let's go. So that was a pretty big prompt, you know, but right kind of prompting for this kind of task. So I'm done with that one. Oh yeah, this is a good idea to do. So this is related to wrench, but should be okay to do here. So I'll just do it inside of wrench. Okay, so here I'll prompt again with voice. So wrench recently added support for beeper. I think this was just like beeper import like contacts, but I also want beeper to wrench to be able to send messages into other actions using beeper. So look at the beeper CLI documentation and figure out what we need to wrap wrench in, and make sure the abstractions are sound and just really great, and make it so that I can then use wrench to operate beeper entirely with all of its CLI features wrapped really well. And you know, consider versioning and stuff like this for this type of CLI wrapper in wrench. We may add more providers of this shape. I don't think we have any right now. I think they're all internal API things, but beeper is the first of its kind, and I might add other kind of similar things where there is a kind of API that maybe is subject to change and probably pinned to like a version of a CLI or even like an API semantic version. So figure out like a nice, elegant, reusable design for that, but implement it end-to-end with beeper. Just make any decisions you need using your judgment. Don't ask me for approval, and just grind until it's done. Okay, another pretty meaty prompt. Let's goal that, and I'll pin it. So I like to pin my chats to kind of organize them, especially on this computer, where I'm doing these kinds of usually one-off tasks, but sometimes they're like one-offs with some follow-up, so they usually stick around for a few days or a week or something. Okay, I'm just going to say this one might need some intelligence, so I'm going to pump it up. So continue babysitting the extraction, and afterwards improve yourself, like improve People Blade enrichment and extraction functionality as much as you can using the tools you have available, and research best practices on enrichment, etc., and potentially other free resources that we can use to extract in even higher fidelity and just improve people blade as much as you can on this front. It's very important to me that the enrichment is really as good as possible. That's my... Okay. So it's just my coda, basically every prompt. So just grind until it's done. Make any decision using your judgment without asking me for approval. I trust you. Just grind until it's done, until it's really perfect and really a lot better than before. And this one also deserves goal. Continue. Okay, so I finished that beeper task. Some other good ideas here. Some of them are quite small and yeah, worth doing. Yeah. I should really install this like voice thing on my other laptop, because some of these prompts I would like to fire off over there, but the copy and pasting is kind of annoying, but yeah, I'll do that. Well, actually, let's see. This computer, I'm just checking how much usage I have left. 36% on that one, 56 on this one, so yeah, I guess I can like do it on this one. Yeah. Okay, so let me see. Rise.com. Good starting point. I'm gonna move this one off. Okay. Actually, not quite ready. Just need to think about this a little bit. Okay, I think I know what the prompt is. So on the footer of all of our sites, I want them to be consistent and use a shared component in our design system, component library, or like shared package. I wanted to have the Hronis logo on the left with the Falcon Ra SVG icon, and on the right side I want to have icon buttons linking to all of my social profiles. Reference Hronis.com, which already has all of these links. The first link actually should be just text, and it should say newsletter, and this should actually link to my Substack's subscribe page. I think there's like a URL for that, so you can figure it out. And after that, I want the links to be in this order, just with the icon buttons that link to these profiles. My Hronis personal X account, my thinking about the order here. After that, we can do Hronis Instagram, and then we can do Hronis personal LinkedIn, and then we can do Hronis Blue Sky, then Threads, then Hronis org GitHub, then TikTok, and then Reddit in that order. Oh, actually YouTube. The last one can be YouTube. Also Twitch, so add Twitch as well. I think that's a good set. And yeah, just use the same kind of icons that we use on Hronis.com already for these social profiles, and make sure that we consistently use this across all of our hosted websites that are listed already on Hronis.com, and just make sure that it is super elegant and consistent and just well designed from both a code and a UX standpoint. Okay, another pretty meaty prompt. Gonna goal this one too. Okay, so another thing I wanted to do, this is a fun prompt actually. I have to think about the name of this page. This is a good opportunity to like fork a chat actually, so I'm gonna fork in this workspace. I'll pin it. I wish that auto pinned after forking. Okay, so my idea here is to make like a kind of infrastructure page, just kind of a reference for me as a diagram of all of my different projects and their dependencies and how they're linked and just various infrastructure details. So I think React Flow is probably the best tool for this right now. I don't think there are any good alternatives these days. I've looked at this before. Oh yeah, maybe it's XY Flow. Right, that's the company. Okay. Yeah, I think this should work. So yeah, I'll prop this. Okay, so I want to make a hronis.com/infra page. We should use React Flow to wire up a diagram of all of the different projects which are listed on hronis.com homepage. And I want UI elements like icon buttons that have links to the various different aspects of the project, like GitHub repo with GitHub icon. You may need to look for like a good source for different icons. I think we have like a decent source, but I'm going to name some other providers that you may need to search for a better icon source for. We should put this into our shared kind of like icon library thing once you find a good source. So there's, the GitHub icon. There's the URL, which I guess we can just put in like kind of a website, like URL globe icon button to open the URL. And then basically I want to show now icons that represent the different projects or like projects inside of different vendors that are involved. It's okay that these are like, private auth-only links, only I will be able to access them, but having quick access to URLs is useful. So if there's a convex project associated, link to the convex project. If there's a posthog project, link to the posthog project. I'm pretty sure everything has posthog. And then there's some projects that have Terso, that should link to the Terso project. And I think that's it for just like the metadata part of this inside of these kind of boxes that represent each project. And then another important piece to figure out is how to represent the dependencies between various projects. And I also want to include other GitHub repos that are more kind of like infrastructural or like shared packages so that I can visualize that as well. So think about how to represent these kinds of packages, I guess, and display them inside of this diagram, and also represent how like some of the packages are dependent on each other. I'm not sure how exactly, but for example, like direct and, well, direct is its standalone, but like wrench and message like me and people blade, those are all kind of interlinked, so that should be represented somehow. And there might be other kind of similar dependency trees that I would like to be like easily kind of representable or like parsable from this diagram. It's possible that the diagram should have like multiple areas to represent different things, if that is like less messy or cleaner. Just use your judgment on how to do this. I want to use the free version of React Flow, which should be possible. I think it just like has a watermark or something, and I want it to be like an interactive diagram. So please like add interactivity in like a reasonable way using different React Flow features, like research the React Flow docs just to like fully understand all the things that they support. The lines between boxes can also like represent different things, like different line styles, and there's various places where you can like add different affordances or labels and things to make things clear. So please just use your judgment and just build the best kind of diagram that you can. Okay, that's a pretty cool prompt. I'm actually pretty excited to see this until it's done. Okay, so that's that. I think we're actually in a good place. None of these other prompts I really want to do right now. Yeah, so I think we're in a good spot. I might return to Ableton a little bit, but yeah, pretty good session here. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna take a break.